Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a bunch of great PC game deals and sales that are running right now. I guess it's Fallout 76 day because all major platforms are running a Fallout sale. Yeah, you probably shouldn't play Fallout 76. Actually, I heard it got a lot better, so if you want to play Fallout 76, knock yourself out. But the classic Fallout titles are all on sale, and those are more up my alley. Games Planet has also got a great Focus Entertainment sale, and a couple of titles dropping tomorrow are discounted. Talked about one earlier today, but might as well give it another mention. First of all, Fallout 76 Fallout Day sale. A lot of stuff on sale. If you want to pick up Fallout 76, the Pit is 83% off, a $680, and then the Deluxe Edition is $1683. Fallout 4 base game is $425, while the Game of the Year Edition, which is definitely what you should get, is $850. That includes all the DLC. Fallout 4 is certainly one of those games that was kind of a disappointment. I remember when it was initially revealed back at, I want to say E3 of 2015, the hype and anticipation for this game was staggering. Like, people had high hopes for it, given the success of Fallout 3, given the success of Fallout New Vegas, and given that Skyrim had come out in 2011, and yeah, back then Bethesda was turning around games pretty quickly, and not 8 years between games like they do now. But I digress. Fallout 4 still is a pretty good time, and I feel like it should be in your library. $850 is a good buy. It is going to get a next-gen upgrade. I don't know if that's going to bring stuff to PC as well, but yeah, who knows when that's going to be out. It's supposed to be out by the end of this year, but still not available. Fallout 4 VR is 79% off for $1275. I mean, if you have a VR headset, you can try that out. What else we got? We have the Fallout 4 DLC separately. Okay, here's the spicy stuff. Fallout New Vegas base game is 79% off for $213, but the Ultimate Edition is 72% off for $561. I mean, Fallout New Vegas is an all-time classic, and it's interesting because I feel like back in 2010 when Obsidian and Bethesda put out Fallout New Vegas, it didn't have that reception that Fallout 3 did. I think if you look up Fallout New Vegas on Metacritic, it's in like the mid-80s, but in retrospect, like now, people looking back, I feel like New Vegas is, generally speaking, the game that people love. Maybe, you know, New Vegas in 2010, a lot of people got, you know, this is more of the same from Fallout 3, but whatever it is, New Vegas is incredibly well received, and it's very much a game that's mandatory to have in your library. So, yeah, go buy the Ultimate Edition. $561 is a ridiculous deal. Fallout Classics Collection is 79% off for $425. Tactics is $213. Fallout 3 also should absolutely be in your library. That's $213 for the $2.13 for Fallout 3. Like, just think about that for a second. Fallout 3 Game of the Year, $425. The PC version does have some you know, workarounds you have to do, so that is something to be mindful of, but it should be a pretty easy fix. I played through Fallout 3 all on PC not too long ago, so yeah. Should be no problem in getting that working, but $425 for Fallout 3 Game of the Year. Alright, moving on from that, over at Games Planet, we have a Focus Entertainment promo sale. Now, Focus isn't the greatest publisher in the world, but they definitely got some good stuff. Namely, A Plague Tale Requiem and A Plague Tale Innocence are both on sale. I should say A Plague Tale Innocence and A Plague Tale Requiem are both on sale. That's the chronological order of the games. A Plague Tale Innocence is 83% off for $699, while A Plague Tale Requiem is 55% off for $22.50. That's an awesome deal for A Plague Tale Requiem. That is by far the cheapest we've seen that game for, and Requiem is awesome. Innocent, obviously you should play Innocence. I feel like when Innocence came out, they kind of had more of a limited budget to work with. That game still looks fantastic, visually is great, atmosphere is strong. Requiem is just a technical juggernaut. Like, that's a difficult game to run as well. I believe it's deck verified. I don't know how well it runs on the deck. And sometimes the deck verification stats is a little bit wonky, but yeah, Plague Tale Innocence is awesome, and Requiem is great as well. Grim Dark Stories. If you're having some trouble in your life, A Plague Tale is not the game you run to say the least. It's an incredibly gripping narrative, it's incredibly emotional, and the characters are incredibly compelling, but yeah, it's a very dark tale. There are some elements of A Plague Tale Innocence, some gameplay aspects, and one of the missions in particular that was just mind-numbing and very annoying, but overall, the games are fantastic. Outside of that, the Plague Tale games, Atomic Heart is 45% off for $33. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I hated that game. I know it got some decent reviews, but like, I hated the dialogue in that game. I didn't think the gameplay was that great. I will say the PC performance was tremendous. Like, that game ran really, really well in my experience, so I'll give them credit for that, but that game came out at $70, which was just wild on PS5 and Xbox Series. I think it was $60 on PC, and it was on Xbox Game Pass. I think it's still available on Game Pass. Play it that way, but If you do want to buy it, it's 33 bucks. Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun is 30% off for $15.39. That game was insanely well received, so if you do want to check that out, that is an option. And then Aliens Dark Descent is 30% off for $28. Again, another very well received game. Couple of other deals to note. Evil West is 55% off for $22.50. That was a lower key release back in 2022. Kind of an interesting Wild West game with a lot of fantastical elements to it as well. Vampire is 83% off for $7. Look, I talk up Vampire. I think it's a decent little game. Is the gameplay anything to write home about? Probably not, but I thought the narrative, the voice acting, those elements were strong. The atmosphere was pretty good. They added an easy mode post-launch, so you can just put it on easy, or I forget what the exact difficulty is called, and like the gameplay won't bother you at all, and you can go through for, you know, the aspects that are quite good. You've also got The Surge 2 at $5.50, Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition for $5.50, so definitely some good stuff all around there. Finally, some pre-orders to note over at Green Man Gaming. First of all, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. Mentioned it earlier today. It's out tomorrow. 22% off for $46.79. You get MGS 1, 2, and 3. The $60 price tag is a little bit egregious on Steam to buy directly. $46.79 is much better. Bear in mind, you buy games from Green Man Gaming or any third-party retailer, you can take advantage of Steam refunds, so that is something to consider. But for this price point, $46.79 I think is great. Just nice to have MGS 1, 2, and 3 on Steam. And then finally, we have Ghostrunner 2, which the standard edition is $32, and that's out this Thursday. Unfortunately, the game does the trash gimmick of buy the special super edition and you get the game early, 48 hours early. We all know what that means. How dare you pay the standard price for the game of $40? No, no, no. If you really want to play the game on launch day, you gotta pay $70. Thankfully, GMG does have it discounted 20% off for $56, so that'll get you the base game, a bunch of cosmetics, which, you know, however much you value that, and you do get the season pass, which is actually going to add, like, a new game mode and more cosmetics, because that's exactly what you need. More cosmetic content, but yeah, $56 on that. The Brutal Edition is out tomorrow, so you can check that out tomorrow. If you haven't played Ghostrunner 1, certainly go play that first. I wouldn't jump into this. The story in Ghostrunner 1 was pretty decent. They are saying you can just jump right into Ghostrunner 2, but I will play the first game. The first game is really good. As aggravating and frustrating as the game can be at times, it's incredibly rewarding and incredibly satisfying to go through, and the soundtrack is great, and it does a really good job of, even when you mess up runs, it brings you right back into the thick of things, and you're playing the game in like 5 seconds, so really well done in that regard. But that'll do it for me. Again, a big Fallout sale, as I guess Bethesda's celebrating a Fallout 76 Fallout Day. So yeah, take that for what you will. Games Planet's Focus Entertainment sale is great, especially with the Plague Tale games and Metal Gear, and Ghostrunner discounted at GMG. Links to everything in the description box below. Remember, if you buy anything, I do get an affiliate kickback, so that is much appreciated. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.